All right, welcome back, guys. We have done the front view, which is essentially a side view. We have done the top view in full with the foreshortened cylinder, squished in the x-axis direction. We have to do now the right side view and the auxiliary view. So I think for this next session, we will just do the right side view. So hopefully this goes pretty quick. Let's turn our construction lines on, see what we got. So we are going to be projecting out this away. We're going to need all points of interest coming off the cylindrical face here. Let me zoom in on that. Grab one of these construction lines I got here and click all points of interest. So where the cylinder's edges are, its center is, and of course the top. So those were the same points of interest that we had in the other view, right, in the top view. Okay, I'm going to zoom back out. And you know, this is a good time to place my transfer line. You know what's funny is that all these angled lines shooting off this face here are at 45 degrees. So they just by coincidence happen to be the same angle as my transfer line. So I don't need to make a new one. I can just trace over an existing one. I think I'll just trace over this one right here. Bam, there it is. I'll make that my transfer line and then bounce all this stuff downward. So here we go. You guys remember how to do this? I feel like it's been a long time since we've made a transfer line here. Turn your nearest snap off when you do this. Remember, that can get you into trouble. You definitely want it to be grabbing the intersection of these lines, not nearest. Okay. That should do it. We've got quite a grid there. Let's give it a shot. Looking at this thing head on, there's the base right there. Looking good. Squared on the bottom. We'll have to fill at the corners. The cylindrical portion comes out of here, goes up the center. I'm using the rectangle tool right now to make this. Oh, I thought I was. And am I getting that line right? Yep. Bring that one down to here. So I'm bringing this to the center line. I think I missed this one, sorry. That one's there. There we go. Okay. So that's kind of the base of it where it's just rectangular. And then we're going to have this elliptical top. That's going to be very simple. We've already got all the lines in place. I'm going to go to my ellipse command. I know this is its center right here. The center line coming this way. Boom. The center line coming down that way. If I wanted, I could make that a center line for you. Maybe I'll do that, just show you. That is a center line. This is a center line. There they are. That's the center of my ellipse. So if I go to my ellipse command, I click on that center, and I go from one edge, which would be the true size edge, to the foreshortened edge, which is there. Do it again for the whole. From there to the hole's edge, which is true size this way. That is weird. It's snapping to the, there you go. Okay. Same center point. And again, the widths are true size. If you put dimensions on those, you'll see those are true size. That width right there is 1.5. That's what it is in real life. And the hole is 0.75. There it is. That's what it is in real life. But it's in the other direction. In this case, it is on the y-axis that things are getting squished. So what is this in the squished value? Turns out to be one, I don't know why it's not sticking, 1.061, whatever. Yeah, so quite a bit less than the 1.5 that it is in real life. Okay. Let's turn off these construction lines for a moment and trim this out. Looking a little better. And since we're having fun here, let's do some fillets. 0.125 and grab these corners here. Yeah. Okay. What do you think? Is that looking like our object? We still have to do the holes, of course, that are in these footings. And we have to acknowledge the slot behind. We also have to acknowledge the hole going through the whole thing. So that'll be done with hidden lines. But this thing is wrapping up pretty quick. Let's put these we'll put the construction lines back on. Take care of some hidden features here. So this going all the way through. There you go. And of course, the holes themselves. And by the way, you can copy this. This stuff is the same, and that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to CO enter. I'm just going to copy these hidden lines and the center line and just move it from that center point on top to that center point over there and that center point over there. There it is. Boom. Because they're the same. It doesn't matter if you're looking at it from this side or this side. Circles don't change depending on looking at it from the right or left side. They don't. So that's the same. And as far as the slot in the back, that is a 1/2 inch wide. We have the construction lines. We already bounced them down here. So all I need to do is trace over those right there and right there. And of course, its center line is still the same center line. So those inner ones are the edges of this slot here. And lastly, we need the edges of the body. So the body, as this comes down, this whole surface is visible here. And so that's like this line right here, just continuing as it drops down. There it is, boom. Continuing as it drops down. A lot of hidden lines in the base on this view. Lots and lots. But I do believe we are finished there. Turn off the construction lines. Take a look at what we got here. All right.